we have for you in store. And Domenica says it's going to be sunny skies, brisk but cold. A high of only 41 degrees. Not too happy about that, but look at where we stand right now in the high 20s and low 30s around the New York metropolitan area. We're turning now to those breaking developments in Japan. We're beginning now with the fears of new nuclear radiation concerns at the Fukushima Daiichi power plant.
Japanese safety officials raised the possibility of more severe contamination following a possible breach to the reactor core. Also this morning, Japan's police agency raised the official death toll from the earthquake and tsunami.
And there are also thousands of people who are still missing. It's now 2 weeks after this disaster struck to the day. Tracy Strand's live in our newsroom this morning with the latest. And it's too bad there's not more hopeful news this morning, Tracy.
I know, Michael. We're talking about the reactor number 3 there. It holds 170 tons of radioactive fuel at its core. And today, Japanese officials admit it's possible that it may have been damaged, and there are fears that that will allow more severe contamination to leak into the environment there. Work has actually been suspended at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant as a result of this development. Suspicions of a possible breach were raised after 2 workers trying to repair damage at the site following this month's earthquake and tsunami stepped into water with levels said to be 10,000 times more radioactive than normal. Now, they're currently being treated for burns to their legs as well as other injuries sustained as a result. Japanese officials admit there may be damage to the reactor core, but they are saying this morning that it's limited and that the reactor is retaining certain containment functions. Still, radiation, of course, continues to be detected in the area around the Fukushima plant, and everything from seawater to vegetables. Fears of elevated radioactive levels have led to a run on bottled water in Tokyo. Meanwhile, the death toll this morning has climbed beyond 10,000, with 17,000 more in Japan still listed as missing. Michael will continue to bring you updates on the story as they become available. Back to you.
All right, Tracy, thank you very much. In Myanmar, at least 65 people are dead following a strong earthquake, and there's fear that number could rise. The quake, which struck near the Thai border, could be felt hundreds of miles away in Thailand's capital, Bangkok. On the Thai side of the border, a woman was killed when a brick wall fell on her. As for Myanmar itself, the military government there are usually reluctant to release any information or even ask for help. But the UN says that medicine will be sent in the affected areas as soon as possible.
NATO is taking over responsibility for enforcing the no-fly zone in Libya. The 28-member alliance is scheduled to take command within the next few days, but the United States will continue to lead any coalition attacks on Libyan targets on the ground. More explosions were reported in Tripoli earlier this morning.
Well, there's conflicting reports this morning about whether lawmakers in Albany are close to that